think I feel most creative at like 3 in the morning when I'm spiraling. That's what happens at 3 in the morning. You know, if you're in bed just thinking, spirals, that's what happens, you know, right? Leonardo DiCaprio f***ing watches Euphoria. Our cast has a group chat and it has been like about that, literally just reveling in the fact that he watches. That's insane. Barbie has just sent us a draft for t-shirts of his quote about Euphoria. I think she just ordered them. We're really excited. It was really cool to witness a young trans girl realizing that she does not have to be attached to this certain route of receiving affirmation. And I think the way it plays out with Jules is that she is moving into a form of queerness, like by proxy self-love, that I don't think she knew she had inside of her or was possible. And of course that comes with its complications, just because things with Rue aren't super perfect either, but I have hope for them. Jules's arc is also something that I haven't really seen on TV before, in the way that like we've done it on Euphoria. I don't know, I think I was like really terrified of crying for a long time, and like we had to cry a lot on this show, so I think it just made me realize like it's okay to cry, and like it's like normal there, like you and your scene partner will have to do it together. I don't know, there's just something like normalized about like the full spectrum of emotions through this experience that, I don't know, like feeling things is nice. It's cool to be able to like see that whole spectrum and like feel it. Working with Zendaya, she is such a force. When you're in a scene with somebody and you're like bouncing off of each other, it's so exciting because like it all starts to feel like very real, and it makes like the acting part easier. And so I think like Z was just so committed to like doing it, holding space for me, and like and that made it that much easier to reciprocate and like to make our world very visceral and like immersive. And also she's just like the sweetest person ever, so down to earth. The scene in episode 3 where Rue kisses Jules for the first time and it's like kind of unreciprocated. I just remember like that was, it was so sad just seeing her like standing there and like just so vulnerable, like, and I know that must have been like really hard. And so yeah, I was really like proud of her after that. I would describe Rules' relationship as home, sweet, but then also messy, and maybe like walls because they have communication issues. Sometimes they make each other feel like they're at the top of the world, and then other times it's like they're kind of like ripping each other's hearts out, maybe not on purpose, but it's really complicated because and it's something I've actually been like thinking about, because I've been like publicly shipping Rules, and then I like have actually watched the episodes now and like realized how toxic their relationship is, and I feel a little like bad for shipping them, at least at this point in their relationship. But I think it's conflicting because I think underneath everything they have like a really beautiful connection that like only they can really find with each other. And it's just sort of circumstantial and specific to each of them what's kind of keeping them from really being able to be together without issues, whether that's Rue's addiction or Jules using Rue as a sort of rebound. Yeah, it's a little messy right now. I think my biggest takeaway from Euphoria was just having a new relationship to feeling things. Just over the course of the season, you know, I had been kind of learning this craft that like is acting along the way, and like learning from my co-stars and like watching people do it, and it's changed my relationship to like letting myself feel emotions like completely, and I don't know, I'm really like thankful for that because it's acted a lot like therapy in that way. Yeah, and then also just coming out of it with a massive family that is everyone who made Euphoria. Acting was not in my plan at all whatsoever. I didn't really even think I was like capable of performing in that way. Making clothes and like fashion design was kind of like where I wanted to go. And then this kind of came up and flipped everything upside down, and I'm so thankful for it.